Hello, everyone. Welcome back
Turn the
to
light off again.
Where Evil Lives. What? Light off again? What? Welcome back, everyone, to Where Evil Lives Camp Firefield. When we last played, our party took on a mission for the Vea, the real Vea, or potentially the real Vea. And to
We're gonna go with Avea.
a Vea.
Avea Maria.
The Vea within the Vea within the Vea within the Vea, which they were assured does not exist. Anyways, the party took on a mission for the Vea to not quite defeat, but probably that's entailed in it, the Bloodlord Varrox, to stop the mercenary hobgoblins of Camp Firefield, to prevent them from attacking the city of Rayweth, and to kind of just generally make life easier for a lot of different individuals, notably the Vea itself. So the party was given some very specific tasks to accomplish. The main one being to infiltrate the command tent of the Bloodlord Varrox, which is in and of itself a little portal to an other dimension, and cut off the left hand of the Bloodlord and return it to
infiltrated. We're there.
the Vea. So, they set about making a bunch of different plans, gearing up, preparing, traveling to the location, and then setting up an ambush for the party of hobgoblins, the Demogoblins, that carry the command tent through the countryside. A ambush in which, there was a disguise self, with Nymdaer as the Baron Uthrak. There was a rope trick involved, and there was, expert timing because of the Queen of Crows, and overall, S+ tier. Absolutely.
Look, as far as ambushes have gone for us, that's pretty good.
Went off without a fucking hitch. Potentially the best ambush that has ever happened in this group, or that I've been a DM for. Zero complications, perfect execution, flawless. And with the Demogoblins dead, the party entered into the command tent of the Bloodlord Varrox and took their first steps into Camp Firefield. The steps led them to a wholly different place, or maybe an unholy different place, depending on your interpretations of things. A black wasteland, obsidian sand crunching beneath their feet as far as the eye can see. Quiet, windswept nothingness. And that is where the party finds themselves now, as they venture into Camp Firefield. So.
Okay. Well, this is big. This is a big map. Okay.
To kick things off, my party. Again, as I have said, you've stepped into a completely different place, a different plane of existence, one in and of itself. There is the only sound here, aside from your breathing, is a very soft breeze on the air. You're in
a cool breeze or a hot breeze?
Bordering on cool, but not cold, right? It's not like a desert at nighttime, which the surrounding might kind of like imply, because it does look like you're in this desert amongst these dunes of black sand, but it's not freezing cold. It's just slightly cool.
Okay.
There is, as we discussed previously, that stench of brimstone, right? Not pervasive, not overpowering, but it's just like it's carried gently on the breeze, right? Like that faint smell of brimstone.
Okay.
What does everyone want to do?
Alright, I guess we need to track.
Yeah, I mean, like, first thing, are there footsteps? Like, did they exit this location? Is this like a standard spot?
Roll me a anyone who is trained can roll me survival checks. Or perception checks if you're just generally looking around for things.
What if I
I'm
suck
generally looking around for things. Not well.
All right. Ooh, an 8 and a 5.
And 21.
And 21. And 21.
Oh no, I'm blurry.
Nymdaer.
Grow up the palm tree?
Nymdaer, you are kind of like looking around. You see nothing of note. No tracks, no no specific points of interest or anything like that. That cause you to have any particular feelings or interest. There's a ridge to the southeast, right? That perhaps if you were to climb up, you'd have a better vantage point to be able to see the surrounding areas, right? Dolly,
What up?
as you are looking around, you're significantly taller than everyone else here. So you are already kind of like height level with the top of this ridge, right? And whether by instinct or actual intention or what, you take a step towards that ridge, and as you do, the kind of like seemingly gentle breeze that's blowing across this dune suddenly kicks up, and it blows a little bit of this black sand off the top of that dune and into your face, right? And it gets in your eyes and it stings a little bit. It doesn't hurt you, but the sudden gust of wind sending sand into your face not only distracts you, but it kind of like makes you take a step back. And as Dolly does this, you see one of her hooves. You said you have hooves, right?
Yes.
One of her hooves kind of like hits something a little hard and drags across it, and you see her hoof has partially uncovered some circular line of sigils buried in the sand.
Like right where we are?
Just kind of like to the east of where Dolly is. Just a few steps to the east, or yeah, to the right of where Dolly is. As that is happening,
where the circle is around us.
it is. I don't know why I don't have a graphic for this. I'll just draw something. It is. Pick an appropriate color. It's like that.
Okay.
So her hoof kind of like drags along the outer edge of it, and you see these sigils along this metallic surface, basically. Linsey, as that is happening, you were kind of like looking around as well, and you see jutting out of the side of the dune over here you see a skeletal hand, just barely, right? Like you see the tip of the hand kind of like pointing out of the sand dune.
Hey guys,
Hello.
someone's over here pointing. It's a dead guy.
Towards,
I think.
towards us or like away from us?
Dead guy.
It's
I want to go over to it and like check it out.
you get closer and you can see more finely. It's a completely skeletal, no like ligaments, no skin, no dried bits of flesh, right? It's just a bleached hand sticking out of the side of this dune, just slightly pointing. And it's pointing back in the direction towards this circular set of sigils that Dolly has uncovered.
I immediately want to look around and see if I can find another hand pointing at this hand.
You don't see anything else. You got a 21 on your perception, which is pretty good. And these are the only things
Sorry.
that do stand
That
out.
wasn't me, that was Lily.
Oh, that was Lily!
Yeah.
I'm sorry! I gave it to the wrong person! I apologize, Lily. I took...
All those L names sound the same to you, don't they?
Those L names just do sound the same. I apologize. That didn't happen to Linsey. That happened to Lily. I take it back.
I'm back over where I was picking
Get
my
the
nose.
fuck out of here, Linsey. Lily.
You know what's really funny about this is that my actual character can't see a damn thing on this map. It's so friggin' dark.
Is it super dark?
It is.
Oh, it
Oh,
is
yeah,
super
for
dark for
me.
you. That's pretty interesting. There should, unfortunately, it's hard for me to display it. So I wish there was an option for this in Roll20 to create lighting. Well, there is, but you just have to create light. I guess I can do that real quick. I wish there was an option to create like bands of within this. It's lit, because the rest of this map is not lit, right?
Yeah,
But
right.
this actually there's not stars in the skies, but there's like actually how to describe that? There are no stars or moon in the sky above you, but there does seem to be like the light that you would get from moonlight for whatever reason.
Cool.
I should have mentioned that. I
So-
apologize.
It's a humanoid. Sorry, describe it one more time. A humanoid hand sticking up out of the sand.
Yeah, it's just it's so there's this sand dude kind of like going up, and it's just poking out of the side, kind of pointing that direction towards the circle of sigils.
Well, that's ominous.
Probably
really
just,
dumb.
you know,
I-
the
Maybe
direction
try
we're
and pull
supposed to
on the
go.
hand. Is it attached to the rest of the body?
Put some
Or
lights.
maybe
out.
I shouldn't like pull on it. Maybe I should just dust it. I'm gonna see if I
Which-
can like slowly like move some sand to see if there's a whole body in there.
Yeah. So you start to the sand very easily slides away just at a little bit of a touch, and you very quickly, as the sand kind of like slides away, you see the rest of the hand, and you see a wrist going up through the forearm. There is no skin. There are no ligaments, and yet
It's just skeleton.
it seems to be staying together.
Okay, I'm gonna mention this very strange thing that I've encountered to the rest of the group and just let them know that there is a skeleton hand sticking up out of the sand.
Yeah.
And-
Oh,
You know,
Okay,
okay,
give me
look,
like 10 minutes. I start ritually casting detect.
Okay.
Are those just there for light, Jeremy?
Yeah, those are just there for light. Yeah, I just
Okay.
dropped them
Uh,
down there real quick so y'all actually had light.
Which direction is the wind coming from?
So it primarily seems to be coming from the southeast. So you can actually tell this dune that Lily is kind of like looking at, and that kicks sand into Dolly's eyes, right? Lily, you all are on kind of like the backside of it. So the wind is kind of coming from the southeast and cresting over this dune, which is about 7 or 8 feet tall. And it's so the backside is a little more of a sharp, kind of like cliff, basically.
This is a cliff up or
No.
down?
So the side that you all are on is a little sharper, is a little steeper than the other side, because the wind is blowing towards you all, so it kind of like creates an embankment, and then
Oh, so we just can't see over it. Okay.
yeah, Dolly can just kind of see over it, just barely.
And which
Okay.
direction is the skeleton pointing?
Back towards the circular set of sigils.
That way.
Yep.
Okay. Can you wave? Yeah. Here,
Like
hold everybody up.
it looks as if it looks as if the what you've uncovered is this kind of like portion of an arm, right? If it continues, then the rest of this body is further in this sand dune, basically.
Do you guys want me to dig out this body?
I mean, I think it's just like,
Uh,
I think it's just like a pointer, man. Like, this is like they're trying to remember how to get out.
I'm gonna check for necromancy once I finish this.
to what end? Are we going to bring it with us?
No.
Once I finish, I'll find out if we'll have to fight it here in a second if we keep messing with it.
True.
I don't have opposable thumbs, so I can't really dig.
You know,
Yeah,
you
but it
just
wasn't very
you
hard
just
to
have
dig.
like moose mitts.
Huh?
Do
How
you
are you
have
holding
you
weapons?
have cloven hands?
How are you holding things without? Yeah. Okay.
Carefully.
Says she has specially modified weapons that she can just stick her cloven hooves into.
Very good. That's what I like to hear.
Here
Very
we go.
good.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good.
Cloven.
I
I just
love
don't
it.
have opposable thumbs.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything else while Linsey is taking the 10 minutes to cast his spell?
Sure. I'm gonna climb to the top of the sand dune and I'm gonna survey.
Sure. You do, as Nymdaer scrabbles up, Lily, you do notice him scrabbling up the kind of like steeper side of the sand dune isn't especially difficult for him, but it does kind of like foul the integrity of the dune itself and create this kind of like little ripple, not avalanche, right? It's not dangerous or anything like that, but it does start to topple some of the sand you've cleared away and recover this arm
Hand.
that you're kind of fiddling with.
Okay.
So that's not to say that you couldn't continue to dig it out, but if people are going to be messing around in the sand near it, it's going to become a more difficult thing to do. Nymdaer, you get to the top of the sand dune, stare out into miles and miles of the sand.
Miles and miles of sand.
So we don't see just like anything anywhere. There must be another teleporter we've got to step through to go to the next area.
Agreed.
I ask both Artorias and Sif to sniff the metallic sigils and see if they catch any specific scent from it.
Okay. Artorias does so immediately without question. Please roll an animal handling check or an intimidation check with Sif.
All right. I handle the animal.
18. As you kind of like give this command or request to these two canines, Artorias immediately goes over and starts sniffing around. Sif sits back on its haunches, looks at you, kind of like glaring at you with its fucking red eyes. and then gets up and pads
Just be
over
cool.
next
Be cool.
to Artorias, and just kind of like sniffs around it. And between the two of them, their sniffing and investigation kind of like finishes what Dolly started, right? Uncovers the rest of this large
I think I thought I heard something.
device. It's a big section of what looks to be like bronze or brass or something like that, and it's got an outer ring of a darker metal that is embossed with these sigils, runes that you do not know what they are.
Okay. They're not any language that anyone's familiar with.
What languages are everyone familiar with?
Common, Gnomish, and Goblin.
I
Nothing
think
for
I'm
you.
just Elvish and Common.
Yeah.
What language is that?
Lower left-hand corner in your proficiencies. Yeah.
I wanna
Also
see
no
Common and
Linsey.
Minotaur.
Yeah, is it Common or Minotaur?
Elven,
No.
Dwarven, and
What
Common.
about giant?
Nope.
Not Dwarven either.
Anything else?
Dwarven?
We'll say
Um,
Linsey is getting close to his completion on his ritual. Anybody else have anything that you want to do?
I don't want to go too far. I'll wait until if he's getting pretty close. I'll wait.
Nymdaer, as you stare off into that, like, miles stretch of just black sand, the longer you stare, your vision kind of does that weird push, kind of like reverberation thing. And it feels strange to you inside your chest to look out into this dark expanse.
It feels strange inside my chest
Like
to look out.
doing
inside
that
this dark
creates
expanse.
some sort of visceral reaction inside of your chest.
Oh my god, the way that you said that.
Well, I mean,
You
It
have
reminds
art a
me
chest
of-
burster just by looking.
okay,
at
no. The reason I say it that way is because it reminds me of summoning and/or unsummoning the demon Etrigan. I don't know why. All right, I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. I let everyone know, guys. I feel like I might have a heart attack.
I'm having a heart attack.
Do I smell burnt toast?
That's a stroke,
Nymdaer.
man. That's not a
I
heart
think
attack.
Lily, I think you are the only person close enough to hear this, but you hear Kira mouthing, "I knew that old idiot was too old to be doing this stuff."
Oh,
Oh.
some sass.
You
Damn.
you can
Yeah.
hear she's kind of
Okay,
like
indeed.
she's trying to be insulting, but she's not very good with her words to be like, let's come up with a witty kind of like cutting mark. And she says it very kind of like under her breath. You only hear her because she's basically right behind you.
Got it.
Oh, I'm an old idiot. Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna repeat that.
She
But I-
actually has no idea how old you are,
Fucking
but
wreck nerd.
for some reason she has determined that you are ancient.
You're not.
But I will let the others know that Nymdaer's having a heart attack.
Maybe. Actually, I
Um,
don't even have a.
I quickly run over and I lay him on the ground with one arm held up and prepare to give him chest compressions as needed.
Right.
As Guy scrabbles up the side of the dune, Lily, the rest of the dune kind of like caves in around the hand again, and now there's only a little finger pointing out again.
Oh gosh.
Great
Okay.
thing.
I'll say about that time, Linsey, your detect magic comes on. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
I will make a Constitution saving throw for Constitution. I'm really good at these. Actually, dirty 20.
Your immediate reaction as the flood of information hits you is to turn and dry heave for the next 20 seconds. But
Oh God!
with that
Oh, God,
Constitution
imagine!
saving throw,
That's so much!
you do retain the contents of your breakfast, your stomach. It is an overwhelming barrage as detect magic goes up, as this entire realm is magical. And it takes you the next probably minutes after you finish dry heaving to kind of like get used to the blinding aura of magic that surrounds you.
That's literally everything.
Yes. But once you kind of like push through and get used to it, you can sense, aside from the many magical items upon your allies, how much of a range does detect magic have?
Spells, detect magic. I click on it. Is magic within 30 feet of me.
30 feet of you.
30 feet of me.
Okay.
So I'll come over here to the circle. Oh wow! Yep, there it is. That's a
30
lot.
Okay, so the entire realm is magical.
It's
That-
lit.
That sigil is bright as fuck. Absolutely just bleeding magic. Something in the dune right next to Lily is also magic. And then something
The skeleton?
just on the edge of your detect magic range to the south is magic. And
Okay,
then you stop detecting that thing. You
Okay.
just for a brief moment you're like, oh, there's something magical over there, and then it's gone.
All right. Cool. All right. Literally everything is magical here. And I mean everything. The sigil is super magic-y. I look over to the skeleton hand. What school?
Skeleton hand, school, una momento.
Necromancy.
That's what I'm waiting for.
I mean, I feel like if it was gonna do something, it would have done something by now.
It is
I agree with
heavy enchantments and then heavier divination.
All right. The skeleton's probably not going to come alive. And there was something to the south of us, and it left my range. So there's something magical that's moving around us.
you. Okay. How's my chest feeling, Jeremy?
Concerned.
As long as you're not staring out into that black expanse, it feels fine. The very brief ping to the south was illusory.
Illusory. All right. So there's something. That's invisibility, right? Potentially.
Could be.
In theory.
And the sigil, the circle of runes, is conjuration. Also enchantment, but
Conjuration?
so as an individual who has used detect magic in the past, and you can note this on all of your allies and your magic items, right? Most magical objects have a basis of enchantment or transmutation, right? Or some combination thereof in the process of creating them. And then they might often have a stronger presence if what they do is tied to another particular school of magic, right? So this circle of runes has enchantment as a basis, but it is a more pervasive effect of conjuration.
So, all right. Conjuration on the sigil. I wouldn't be surprised if that was like for some kind of like teleportation or something. That's probably maybe how they're getting around this desert.
Okay. Great.
I'll keep everybody informed if I get that illusory ping again.
Well, I feel like probably just start looking for more sigils, right?
Agreed.
Well, I mean, if they are really used for teleportation, and there should not be another one nearby, because that would not make sense for this.
Well,
Because
yeah,
you wouldn't go
that's why
very
we're gonna
far.
go looking for it.
Artorias returns to your side, Guy. Can Artorias
Okay.
speak to you? Like, does he telepathically
No.
communicate to you?
Nope.
He just
Well,
speaks in
Then he
Lassie.
has no way to inform you of his investigation.
I look at him and I say, "If you smell something, boy, let's head there."
Arf, arf.
Pork, pork.
He sits down next to you.
Okay, he doesn't smell shit.
Sif, after a moment, comes over to you as well. And
Master.
just
The idiot detected something.
sits there.
And just sits there. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, this seems like there's no scent for them to find with it, so we're gonna have to look the old-fashioned way, with our eyes, and do some walking.
Roll me an insight check. Wait, actually, Guy, do you have insight trained?
Nope.
Never mind. Don't roll me an insight check.
Okay, I won't.
What would the party like to do?
What I got from that is that the Hellhound found some but doesn't want to tell me.
I would like to head south a little bit now that I'm not having a heart attack.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself around.
I continue to monitor him in case he has a heart attack.
Guys, there's an invisible wall here. It's insurmountable.
Actually, Guy, what you see, Nymdaer, what you feel is you feel yourself just walking forward across the black expanse. Guy, you see Nymdaer walk a little ways down the dune and just keep walking in place.
Okay. So something
like
stopping him
server
from
desync?
walking.
Yeah, basically,
Further
yes,
in.
Jay, that's what it looks like. It's like, it looks like he's just lagging, walking in place. But Nymdaer, it feels like you're walking across the expanse.
You're walking so
Okay.
good, man.
Lindsay, you kind of like come over.
Yeah,
So
I'm
how does
moving.
it look if I'm standing there next to him as he's walking? Am I back there to him?
Well,
or
you're
am
not.
I moving
You're
with
not
him?
right next to him at that particular point. You're still at the top of the dune. So as he walks
Okay, how
down the
about now?
dune, but then when Lindsay and Guy approach you, Nymdaer, once they get into your peripheral vision, you can see them standing there while you're still walking in place, and the oddity of it hurts your brain. You take 1 point of psychic damage.
Man, you got brain pain from us not walking.
And you feel that constriction in your chest again.
I said, okay. I'm having
We
another
need
heart
to
attack.
like get away from the.
Lindsay, as you kind of did approach up behind Nymdaer,
Yeah.
there is just a curtain stretching as far as your aura of just illusion.
Illusion. So, whatever we're looking at might not be what it actually looks like.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna poke it with my sword, where he's like stuck walking in place.
You stick your sword into the air.
Okay, cool. That was useless. I'm
You'll-
just gonna go marching off then. Let's
You'll
let's go
no
stop
resistance.
time where where does it end? Nothing. Okay.
All right. Well, if I'm just marching on, like if I'm just walking in place, and they like walking past me, I guess I'm gonna go join them.
As you are
there ain't shit down
maneuvering
here.
around Lindsay, You do notice again once or twice, just on the very edge of that periphery, this ping of
Okay, no,
illusion.
I want to go towards where the ping happened.
Are you doing it stealthily, or are you just trying to bum rush towards the ping?
I guess I'll follow him.
No, I'll just make it look like I'm like, trying to suss out the. Yeah, it's gonna be sneaky.
So sneaky opportunity. I will
Uh-huh.
say for everyone that's kind of exploring this perimeter, you explore around probably about a 150 foot radius. Not a perfect circle. It's kind of like this oblong egg shape, where you can tell that if you start walking too far, you're just walking in place. So this area is fully contained.
Noted.
Linsey,
Mm-hmm.
you do not make contact again with that illusory thing as you kind of like subtly
Saunter.
just walk around and check and
Okay.
All right. Well, it
Wow.
sounds like maybe the skeleton was the move. Let's dig it out.
Dig it out.
We
Okay.
get to digging.
All
I
right.
told you I can't. Unless we got a shovel with my
All right,
move
I'm just
finger.
trying to find this ping now. I'm like coming up here. So I feel like this. Here, wait. I felt like right there. I feel like this covers the most area.
as the party begins to gather, except for Linsey, who's still kind of trying to track down this ping.
Whatever this is.
As the party begins to gather near the skeletal hand and begins to kind of dig into this backside of this dune, you realize that really only like one or two people can be right up next to this thing, because if there's too many other people, the integrity of the sand gets compromised, and as fast as you dig, it just kind of like collapses back in on itself, right? So it ends up being a task where only one or two of you can actually start digging out the portion of this skeleton. And as you are doing that, you hear from the northeast. You having some trouble?
Yes. Who are you? Where are you? Help.
Oh, I could help if that's what you're interested in.
I am interested. Please provide assistance.
Linsey, you feel as you move kind of towards the voice, you feel a ping, that similar ping coming from the northeast. And then there isn't a response. And then after about a minute, you all hear the voice coming from the south. Oh, that's not very nice of you. I thought we were trying to be helpful.
What's
What?
not very nice?
What's not
What
nice?
That little friend of yours, he's got rude magic.
That one does.
Oh. Okay.
I stop concentrating on detect magic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say, I'm sorry, I did not know that it was rude
Spell drops.
to be cautious of my surroundings.
You hear the voice again from the south. Oh, there. That's better. Oh, what are you doing messing around with that old skeleton? That's not gonna help you.
What will help us?
Oh. It's really simple. You just have to know what to say. I can help with that.
Okay.
Provide information.
Sure. I'll do that. But you have to give me something in return.
What would you like?
I don't know. I'll let you choose.
Jeremy, does this set off elf warning bells?
Elf.
Elf warning bells?
Yeah.
Sure. I will say, you can. Do you have insight trained?
Yes.
I will say, roll me an insight check.
Yep. Seems great. We should definitely give it something.
I mean, either that or seems absolutely horrible. You should absolutely not give it something. One or the other. You're not sure what your gut's telling you, but it's definitely one or the other.
Yeah, I feel very extreme about the situation in both directions.
The voice continues. It says, but since technically you're all getting something out of this, I want something from each of you.
If they're thumbs, you can't have them because I have none.
Oh, I was thinking something more... Spiritual? Personal.
I don't have a soul either.
You don't have a soul?
Nah.
Since when?
Since I'm a moose.
Mooses don't have... Oh, we're unpacking a lot.
I don't-
Meese don't have souls?
I don't want your souls. That would be silly. No. I just think maybe something you don't care about. Maybe you don't...
I hand him some manacles.
Apparently
you go.
I have soul.
You just hand some manacles up into the air.
Into the air.
Yep.
No. I'm thinking you need to give up something.
You should stop thinking.
Oh, shit.
That could be it. If you stopped thinking just for a
Oh,
little
no.
while, then you'd be giving something up.
True.
How long is
You-
a little while?
Oh, I think just while you're here would do. You
Oh,
could
I'm
stop.
less interested in that.
You could stop thinking. That one could stop trying to be quick. That one could, well, he already almost puked, so he could just keep going with that.
This is so magical. You sound very fey.
Do I? Well, that might not be the worst comparison.
I do not want to stop thinking.
Well, I didn't say you had to pick that one. That's just something that came to mind because you said it. You could pick your strength, your dexterity, anything like that to give up for a little while.
I will give up my charisma, for I am so full of the riz that I do not need it.
You a grizzly bear.
Great. I'm down to stop thinking.
Hmm.
Oh,
So charisma for the little metal one.
I don't know.
Intelligence for the dark elf.
Why you say it like that?
You
What
know why I
about
said it that
you,
way.
soulless moose lady?
Well, the soulless usually are good at giving wisdom.
Oh, they are. Okay, this is news to me. Okay.
So you're saying you'll give up your wisdom?
What was that pit ship?
I ain't got a soul, so I guess so. Just for a little bit, though, right?
Just while you're here.
Where is here?
In Camp Firefield, of course.
Hmm.
And what about you, little one?
Well, I would
We don't know yet.
hate
but-
to part with my stunning charisma. You know, I was so quick to drop my magical spell that I concentrated on to better accommodate you.
That was rather nice of you.
Great.
Okay.
I love this for ice.
You're on something.
Yeah, sure. Hopefully it's better than last night.
What about your friends, Metal Man?
Oh, they gotta give some up too?
Oh, or they could stay here with me.
That's cool. Well, Sif's gonna give up some brains, because, to be honest, Sif doesn't really have any to start with, so...
You hear in your mind, are you sure about that?
Oh,
that's
shit.
actually probably a bad idea, because then they'll be like, I'm crazy because I don't have smarts.
You realize
All
you're
right.
being played, master. And he says it with the most condescending tone ever.
I'm not sure I'm being played. What evidence do you have to support this?
Are you just say he's speaking to you telepathically? Are you saying this out loud?
I say it out loud.
Being played? No. We're just making a deal.
He just clearly has some sort of vocal stress, and it's not his fault that his voice changes.
Sif rolls
Or
his
her,
fucking eyes at
they.
you. Sif rolls his eyes at you. Fine, master. Pick something for me to give up then.
Charisma.
Fuck you.
So charismatic.
It's all coming together.
Kinda, yeah.
Playing spoons.
What about Artorias?
You play spoons?
Artorias is going to give up his...
I didn't bring them. Hey, sorry, babe.
dexterity. No.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Wisdom.
What?
All right.
Hold on, I'm interested in what the. Hold on, what did Matt say? Not Matt. What did he say? Did you say we're not being played? Did you
yeah,
say that out loud?
Guy said that out loud.
I did say that out loud.
Yeah. You did say that out loud?
I did.
Hold on, what was that about being played?
And
Before I give
the
up- before I
disembodied
give up
voice
thinking-
responded to it too. He said, "What do you? You're not being played. We're just making a deal."
Yeah, hold on. What was that about being played before I stop thinking for the rest of the time we're here?
Sif seems to think we're being played.
Can Sif elaborate on that?
I don't think Sif wants to elaborate on that.
I don't know, Master. You were just so willing to give away my intelligence. Can I
I'm backed up
elaborate?
on that.
Yeah. And you can tell Sif is now being a little more rude than he was previously.
Why don't you go ahead and elaborate?
What's there to elaborate about making stupid deals with devils?
Ah, devil. Okay. But, follow up, what would be the downside?
Yeah. Second.
Actually, you know what?
Actually, you know what? Fucking do whatever you want.
Fucking do it.
Like, Sif just looks at you and does not deign to respond.
Cool. Going well.
So we're all, just to get this straight, we're all about to give up aspects of ourselves to maybe get this stupid maybe portal working.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we're
that's
doing?
essentially what's happening, yes.
It does seem like that's what is happening, yes.
But I also don't really know an alternative, so I'm just kind of rolling with it.
I'm a soulless moose, so, you know.
You know,
With
I'm
no
a
fun.
soulless
a
moose.
soulless moose. What's a soulless
With no
moose to
fun.
do?
Well,
What is a soulless
I
moose to
don't
do?
know another way to do it. Did we try and cover in the little circle and see if anything's written on it?
Yeah, there's a series of runes outside the outer circle of
Oh, but we don't understand it.
Yeah, you can't read the runes.
Yeah. That's a damn shame.
Did we finish uncovering the body?
Nope,
No.
you got interrupted when you started.
Alright, huddle up.
Totally.
You never asked me what I was going to
Sorry,
give.
I didn't know you were there or not, Lily. I did.
Sorry.
Lily,
No, I
dude,
can't get my camera to focus.
Yeah.
I try again. But either way, it was like super blurry, and so I felt like it was a bad plan.
you're
But
good.
I'm here.
If you have a piece of paper, like just a piece of white paper, you can put it directly in front of the camera, like that.
Okay, ready? This is a picture that Olivia drew me.
We'll try.
It's a Star Wars character.
You're focused.
I'm focused. Okay, perfect.
See?
Okay, sorry.
All good.
The only reason is that if whatever this being is denies my gift, I will be very angry, and this might turn into a fight.
Oh no.
Oh.
But I will give 2 of the shiniest little nuts and bolts that I would give the crows.
Oh. Dear, that is such a sweet offer, but I'm really more interested in the ephemeral than the physical.
It would be very insulting, ephemerally, if you didn't take this gift.
Well, I can
I'd be
understand
ephemerally
sometimes a deal just can't be made.
Then a deal can't be made.
Well, I'll be here waiting on the wings if you change your minds.
Hmm.
And how do we get a hold of you?
Oh, just shout.
What's your name?
Let it all out.
These are the things I
You
could
can
do.
call me Mixlax.
Mixlax, huh?
Huh.
Yeah, shit ourselves when we're done with him.
I mean, maybe that's the intention. Though nobody picked Constitution, so you're probably
You
safe.
just can't stop shitting if you give up your constitution. you're trying to do a sneak mission, just shitting everywhere you go.
Lily has
I can't.
refused the deal. So what do you all want to do instead?
Is it just a voice that we're hearing?
Mhm.
There's nothing
I
like.
feel like
it's something
talked us away
invisible.
from the skeleton, and we just kind of accepted that. Let's dig the skeleton out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Linsey sensed some magic in there. Let's see what's going on.
It takes some concerted effort and a few minutes. It's a little annoying and frustrating because the sands of the dune keep kind of like spilling back into the cavity that you're creating. But with enough time, you are able to uncover, the arm leading into the rib cage, the chest of this skeleton, and then uncover enough of it to kind of see at least the upper portion. And encapsulating the skull of the skeleton is a helmet. A green tinted helmet. Is that verdigris? Where silver kind of goes all greenish or whatever, or bronze where it goes all greenish or whatever it is, right?
Patina, I think.
Patina.
Patina. What's verdigris?
Yeah.
What the fuck did I?
I always pronounce it verdigris.
That one.
But I don't know that I've ever heard it pronounced. I've only ever read it.
The fuck is that? Oh, that is a patina. Gotcha. It's a bluish green patina formed on copper or brass. So yeah, you find a helmet on the skull of the skeleton. It's very kind of like it's like a full helmet, like fully encapsulates, and it has like the big nose piece, kind of like the medieval knight helmet, the big nose piece that goes all the way down, right? Yeah. With just the little bitty eye sockets and a little strip for the mouth to breathe through. And it looks severely weathered.
Okay.
And by uncovering the majority of the skeleton, I'll say you can either continue to uncover and dig out the legs, or just pull the skeleton the rest of the way out. The whole thing, again, no ligaments, no flesh, nothing. Completely bleached white bone. Nothing is holding it together, but it holds together.
Magic.
Magic indeed.
Okay. Cool. Let's pull it the rest of the way out then. Can we take the helmet off? Does it come off?
You pull the helmet off, entire fucking skeleton collapses and turns to dust.
Okay.
Like the bones, you pull the helmet off, the whole thing collapses. All of the parts where it's magically connected for whatever reason suddenly disconnect. All the bones hit the ground, falling, scattering all over the place. And as they do, they just kind of like disintegrate into a whitish sand.
Okay, so this was clearly keeping it together. I mean, put on the helmet?
You put the helmet on?
Yeah.
Immediately turned to a skeleton.
You put the
Wait,
you
you
put the
can't.
helmet
You're a
on?
robot.
I'll put the helmet on.
He's a
Put it
robot
on.
skeleton.
Why not? Sweet.
He's a skeletal robot. No. You put the helmet on.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I
Put the
do.
helmet on.
I don't think that does anything. I think you ruined the spell.
Nothing happens from the helmet.
Nothing seems to do anything.
I'm gonna go try and walk over the dune now.
Oh no, let's not wait. Before you walk over it, we should throw something on it. I don't know. I don't want you to disintegrate.
Throw something on the helmet?
No, on the thing. This thing. Oh, I don't want to color on that. Hold on. That's where
Oh.
you're going, right?
No, I was gonna go walk over here and
Oh.
see if I can see the rest of this sand area.
Well, careful. Well, I guess you can't really have a heart attack. Never mind.
That's right. No heart.
Okay. Guy walks down the dune towards the black expanse. You all see exactly what happened to Nymdaer previously. Guy walks a little ways and then starts walking in place. Guy, you start walking in place, looking out through the black expanse, and you feel something grinding in your chest.
Oh, damn. All right, cool. Well, helmet made no difference. Hey, guys, am I walking in place?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're just
Okay.
walking in place.
All right, well. Okay. Then I'm gonna go sit down and I'm gonna identify this fucking helmet.
Okay. Where are you going to sit down?
I'm gonna go sit on the sand over here. A nice, comfy sand spot.
We were muted.
Oh, hey.
You were-
You're trying to talk.
Yeah, my bad.
Shit.
I was toggling my gas overlay and oxygen not included, and that's also my mute button. I don't know how long we've been muted.
Well, I'm
Nice.
trying to say, do we think this affects the soulless? I can go try. I don't have a soul.
I was wondering, like, why no one was responding to us.
Sorry. Do we
Just
think
ignoring you.
what affects the soulless?
Whatever this thing is, where no one can like keep going, and
You're more
maybe
than
have a
welcome to
heart
try.
attack. Maybe it's the soul attack, not a heart attack.
Maybe.
Okay,
mean,
well, stare out into the
I am a
distance. and find
robot.
out.
Robots can have souls. Mooses can't.
But mooses can't.
Oh, okay.
Mooses can't.
Noted. Your ass is gonna get attacked by a moose for sure.
Animals
Alright.
in their lives, you know.
Dolly walks over towards the distance. Walks to about the same approximate point. And Dolly, you keep walking. And walking. She's walking in place.
Those
Right.
hooves were made for walking.
She's
Rip.
walking in place. Dolly, you feel an intense tremor in your biceps. Actually,
Huh.
Damn, your heart is in your arms.
Okay,
That's
well,
essentially what I got from that.
I guess I'll go back and find a soul.
God, PX, please.
okay, Guy, what are you doing?
I'm gonna just identify this helmet.
You're casting ritual identification, or are you just casting it?
Well, I'll ask the group. You guys want me to ritually cast, or do you want me
Well,
to
I mean-
cast it fast?
We're not going anywhere soon as it is.
All right, I ritually cast identify.
You start ritually casting identify. About a minute into the ritual cast, you hear that voice. You're all still here, having some trouble?
No, go away.
Are you sure? It'd be so
now, yes.
easy if I just told you.
Yeah, so why don't you tell us?
What?
I will, as soon as the last one gives her agreement.
I've decided that I would like to back out of my offer from previously. It's no longer on the table.
No takes backsies.
I mean, you took back the offer
I'm
when she didn't
just
agree.
playing. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I'll still help you when you fail.
Or you could just help us and maybe we help you get out of here.
Out of here? I can leave whenever I want.
Then why would you walk around here?
Because sometimes I meet interesting people like yourselves.
So do you like work for the Bloodlord or what?
Work for the Bloodlord? That's rich. Why would I work for that interloper?
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
so you don't like the Bloodlord being here? Then
Oh, yeah?
maybe we have something in common.
I couldn't care less about him being here. I merely state the facts.
Leave that there.
Are we gonna have to go follow the yellow brick road?
Yeah, probably.
I don't
You
know.
could
I would
follow
just
a
do that.
yellow
I
brick
didn't press any
road.
buttons. I pressed space.
You could follow a green bricked road. You could follow a road made of skulls or a river of blood. I don't really care.
I'm less
There you go.
interested in the River of Blood.
Now, if it takes you where you need to go,
Where is it that we need to go?
I assumed you wanted to go deeper into the camp.
I think we need to follow the
So
river of
this
blood.
is the camp. There's not like another teleportation.
There are always more teleportations.
They seem to get more evil whenever they mention the river of blood. Let's go find a river of blood.
Camp Firefield is a pale mirror. And what it mirrors is a place of infinite layers.
Hmm.
That interloper can't hope to fill even a handful of them.
Did you find it? Did you find it?
Okay.
Your identification spell completes.
Yeah.
Hmm?
What are we working with?
The helmet is a simple helmet of comprehend languages.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna read the disc. What's the disc say?
Comprehend language you gotta hear spoken. I think.
You walk up to the disc, and the runes upon it.
Yeah, you haven't messed that up in a while.
The runes upon it just change in your vision. From the infernal runes that they previously were into something that your mind can translate. And it says, "Who acts in stillness finds the way." Repeated around the outside.
Who
Around the
acts
outside?
in stillness finds the way. Okay.
Hey, guy, what you mumbling about over there?
Oh, sorry. It says, "Who acts in stillness finds the way."
Runs away where?
Where do you think?
I stand on the portal and I spend an action to be still. I don't move.
That's witty.
It's not
Linsey
working.
disappears.
It's
It
not working.
disappears?
Gone.
Damn, I'll do the same.
Shit, bitch. All right, I'm down. Let's do it.
Alright, I'll do it too.
Oh wow, I am gone from the map. It is very black.
Uh-oh.
Does
And this is how the... Yeah, I'm gonna do it too.
everyone follow suit in rapid succession?
Yeah.
Who's the last person?
Rapid. I am.
Second next lax, bye.
I make sure everybody, including Kira and all them, go
Suck it,
before
Nick
me.
Slacks, bye.
Nymdaer, being the last person.
That's me, Nymdaer. I'm Nymdaering.
The last thing you hear, right before you stand atop the sigil and hold perfectly still, is, well, fuck.
Right. That's very funny.
All right.
Babe, look, it's just like real life. I'm digging a sump pit for a sump pump.
Gotta reorder slightly. Okay. You all teleport.
I wonder if this needs to be deeper. Probably.
You see a completely different landscape.
Damn, it's foresty. Are we in a tree? Looks like we're in a tree.
I don't see shit. Am I supposed to?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the wrong.
You might need to relocate yourself.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I still exist over there, and now I also exist here.
Sorry.
Okay. That was
I
very
forgot
No,
to-
that's
Boom.
the infinity. We're starting to uncover the infinity.
Yeah, that's you're uncovering the infinity. You find yourselves, you
I
all
love that for me.
like rapidly step out of a blue shimmering portal behind you, into a dark, misty landscape. High, almost chest high grass to either side of a dirt footpath that stretches out before you into the distance. A little ways ahead of you, you can see these braided vines, kind of like rocketing out of the grass and forming together to create this high arch.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Are we like contained to this little area?
Yeah, you can see. You can see. Can you see?
I can
You
see.
can see quite a bit.
I can fight.
It does look, to those of you that have like larger scopes of dark vision, it does seem as if this is an encapsulated area. So beyond the scope of your dark vision, or like at your back beyond the portal, it's just a wall of black, right? Like, unlike the kind of like endless expanse of where you just were, there's clearly just like a bubble of black. That this
Or in like
Okay.
a
this
cave
space
bubble.
is in. Yeah,
A bubble cave, as it would be.
bubble cave.
Bubble
Good old
cave.
bubble cave.
Bubble cave. Bubble cave. Bubble cave.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll start by walking towards the arch.
Quick, everyone, spread out. Look for
I don't
another
have dark vision. I'm gonna
circle.
follow closely with somebody.
Okay, maybe light some torches. Blindies.
Nymdaer, do you just head into the tall grass? It's
Yes, I
over.
do.
It's over your head.
Your kneecap.
Maybe don't light a torch.
I'll head into the tall grass.
I didn't know it was tall grass.
It's maybe like waist high or stomach high on you, Dolly.
Woo! I'm in the grass.
Fantastic, wonderful.
Wunderbar.
Artorias, Linsey,
Wonderbar.
Sif, Guy all start moving towards the archway. Nymdaer starts moving towards the archway. Kira, Lily, moving anywhere or standing guard? I'm gonna assume standing guard. Dolly starts walking into the grass. And huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I agree.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I feel the same way.
Uh-huh. 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 Dolly, you feel something bite and rip through your calf. You take 6 points of piercing damage. And I need everyone to select their tokens and roll for initiative.
Oh shit, we're throwing down.
Well, that came to blows a lot quicker than the last location.
Oh,
It
guys,
sure
going quick.
did. It sure did.
Well, then can I get into the grass now?
Nope, you're stuck in the grass for now.
It's not fair.
Well,
Apparently, Sif always rolls the same, or at least really close to the same initiative as me.
It's called being
Is it a
consistent.
scythe? I don't have a scythe. Damn it.
I don't even know if you have anything with a blade. Hand axes?
Is a javelin sharp on both ends?
It's pointy, not like cutty. You have hand axes of it.
wonderful.
What's my explore stat?
I do not see a Lily or Kira, so I'm going to assume Lily has stepped away. So why don't we take a quick 5-minute break, and we will be back to see what the fuck just bit the shit out of Dolly. So, un momento,
Let's
we
do
will
it.
return in just a moment.
All right.
Seven.
Hello,
Seven.
everyone. We
Seven.
are back with more
Seven.
evil. Where evil lives. My God, I can't speak. The party
You don't bite the
teleported
souls,
and
So-
found themselves in a very
don't know.
high, grassy,
What's the
completely
soul?
different location. Started walking on a dirt path. Dolly walked in the high grass, got bit. And now we're in combat. So let's go over to the battle cam and see what we see. But before we do that, Dolly, I need a DC 11 Constitution saving throw, please and thank you.
The soul check.
What do I do?
You
Yeah,
soul
we're
check.
checking to see if you have a soul.
underwater.
This is
Soul
the
check.
saving throw section.
Things underwater should be scared of meese. The mooses. Have you seen that picture of the moose that's like attacking the orca, or the orca that's attacking
Yep.
the moose?
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
what
gosh.
the fuck? How would that ever
Like
happen?
one of Orca's predators is moose.
One of
One
like
of-
the #1 predators of orcas are moose. It's
I think
crazy.
I think it's the
Orca.
I think it's the switch around. Like one of the it might be both, but one of a moose's only natural predators are
Is an
orcas
orca.
because the moose will go
They swim.
swimming,
Deep.
and then the orcas will just be like, "Oh shit, lunch!" You
Yeah.
know? It's fucking wild. Cassandra, Dolly, that is a success on your Constitution saving throw. You're fine. Fantastic. Wonderful. You're also. Yep. Oh, this is gonna be a whole thing. Ow. Dolly, you take another 6 piercing damage as something bites through the flesh of your shin bone and
Can I,
starts
like,
gnawing
rage?
on your bone. You
Yeah.
can on your turn.
Can I like rage?
And I can't get out of the grass?
Not until your turn.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Okay. We're
the choices
invoking
we
a
make.
fear of high grass. That's immediately what's happening.
Mission accomplished.
He's coming. Come on, we're almost there. Come on.
Something
Hey.
is going to fight. Sif
Yeah.
takes 6 piercing damage.
Okay. We still don't see what's hitting us, right?
No. I need a DC 11 Constitution saving throw from Sif.
Okay.
Yeah.
15. Suck it.
All good. Guy. That
Mhm.
takes 8 piercing damage. And you see just a shape very briefly in the high grass next to you, lunge out, rip into your, like, the side of your arm, bend metal with its teeth, and then dart back into the grass.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Okay. I have a fair bit of
Success.
constitution.
Lily takes 4 piercing damage as the same thing happens to her from the right side. And I need a Constitution saving throw from Lily. What is... Lily, you're good. Sif takes another 3 piercing damage. You are all bombarded with a flurry of bites out of this tall grass. Dolly, you're the first to actually be able to act. You have been bitten twice, both seemingly going at your legs, which might make sense because half of your body is obscured by the tall grass, the other half is not, right? And all of the attacks seem to be going below that line of grass. What do you want to do?
I want to rage because then I become a. Damn it. A wolf.
Absolutely. Okay, so you can use your bonus action to go into a rage.
Wait, what?
You're always a wolf, you become a bear.
I have wolf-like tendencies.
He's saying that the wolf-like tendencies always apply, but when you rage, you get other stuff. But yes, the wolf-like tendencies still apply. You rage, you are now resistant to all forms of damage and have bonus on your damage. What do you want to do? That was your bonus action.
Where the fuck is this thing at? I'm a wolfer.
You could roll me a perception check.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does
that's
the
what-
wolf thing give you advantage on
wolfer.
perception checks or anything like that?
I don't know.
It gives her bonuses to tracking speedily, but you know.
I gain hunting sensibilities of a wolf. I can track other creatures while traveling at a fast pace.
Okay.
There you go.
I will say, I will give you the option of rolling a perception check or rolling a survival check at advantage, but they're going to give you different sets of information. Because perception is trying to see what the fuckers are that are biting you. Survival is something slightly different.
Well, my survival is better than my perception.
Do it up then. Survival at
say-
advantage.
Okay.
18. Your wolf-like instincts, right, tell you that whatever the fuck is attacking you in this high grass is an ambush predator. Its native terrain is this high grass. The only way you are going to deal with this is either not be in the high grass or there not be high grass. What do you want to do?
I don't have a scythe. I mean, if I had a scythe, I would just take all this thing out.
You got torches.
Oh, can I burn the grass?
You can try. It doesn't seem like it's not bone dry, but it's not wet.
I would like to try to burn the grass.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
I mean, you are in the grass, but you know.
Burn it all.
Can I just get out of the grass?
Yeah, you can. You have movement. You can just walk out. The thing is you know there are things around you and you can't see them, so they'll likely attack you as you walk away.
As I say, and I got bitten. I'm not in the grass, so I don't know that getting out of the grass is gonna make much of a difference for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the
It
grass.
helps, but it does not make you impervious.
But I am raging, so the damage won't be as bad.
Yep, true.
I'm getting out of the grass.
So Dolly goes to get out of the fucking grass. As Dolly does, Dolly, you are bit again for another 2 points of damage. As you can feel all around you in that grass, there were things trying to attack you, but only one succeeded in hitting you as you moved away. You still have an action. You want to try to
Now,
try
can I
to?
burn,
If you,
try to burn the grass now that and no one's in the grass, right?
You can
Everybody's
try.
out. I was the only one in there. I'm gonna
You-
try to burn.
you want to light up a torch?
Are we gonna be safe if we're on the path though?
Stay on the path is what I've always heard.
It depends
Don't
on.
know.
I mean, no one's in the grass, but depending on how long and hot this grass burns, it might still be uncomfortable if you're right next to it. But in theory, anything in it will have a way worse time.
I'm gonna attempt to burn the grass, I guess.
Okay. Dolly lights up a torch and just starts to set fire to the grass around her. I will
Light them
say, Dolly, let's roll a luck check. Roll me a d20. This is going to be a variable between 5, 10, 15, and 20 being the most. Okay?
So D20.
So just roll me a regular d20. Yep.
For a fun night to be lucky.
Great song.
15. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say that the fire, the grass catches surprisingly quickly, and starts to torch through rapidly enough that say 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Yes. The fire starts to spread rapidly. And it gets pretty hot pretty quick. But now the grass around you is burning. Notably, this arch of braided vines does not burn.
Huh.
Even though there is fire all around the base of it, it does not seem to catch fire.
Are creatures trying to flee from said fire?
No, they're like, we love fire. You just made us stronger.
You do not hear, so you don't hear or see any, you don't see any movement as if like something is suddenly trying to flee the fire, and you don't hear any like screeches of pain or anything like that.
Baby. They're fine with fire. But Hellhound was hurt. Right?
The
Hell-
Hellhound was bit, yes.
Yeah, got bit.
Yeah, so it's not like they recognize a friend.
I mean, he's probably considered a traitor to them.
Oh, good point.
Just like PX. PX is a traitor.
Yeah.
Because he keeps licking his face.
That makes him a traitor?
Linsey,
Makes him yes, it does. A class
Hey.
traitor.
A class traitor.
Yep. That's what I said.
you
Good to know.
feel a
Very sorry.
fiery thing slam into your side, sink its fangs into your hip, and rip. You take 7 piercing damage.
Oh.
Um,
Now it's empowered by the fire.
your passive perception is 15, correct?
Very funny.
Yes, it is.
You see a smallish winged creature wreathed in flames dart out of the flames, hit you in the side, sink its teeth into your hip, rip those teeth and a chunk of flesh out of you, and then dart back into the flames.
Into the flames.
Into the flames.
Yeah, it's by Dragon Force.
Also, I need you to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
I'm really good at. If I keep saying that, maybe I won't fail them.
One day, yeah.
You didn't fail. Fantastic. Lily. Your party's been ambushed. There's things in the grass that are attacking you. The path is very narrow, so even on the path, you're right next to the grass, and it seems like these things are just darting really quickly out of the grass to attack, and then back into the grass. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna shoot the grass.
Also, there's a lot of fire now.
Totally fine. We're
Sorry.
gonna shoot. Let me decide
Not my
where I
fault.
want to shoot. So Dolly for sure found things over here. There's definitely things happening here. So I'm gonna shoot this.
You were attacked directly
Bait.
to your east. Something darted out of the grass and bit you directly from the east.
Okay, I will shoot this square.
You just
then.
like reflexively turn and fire arrows into the grass.
That's what I'm doing.
Disadvantage on your attacks. A
'Cause I can't see 'em.
15. A 15. Roll damage.
Yay!
You hear a squeal and a thunk, or a thunk and then a squeal as your arrow hits something. You don't fucking know what, but your arrow hits something.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move up, maybe like more centered.
Okay.
Because it feels like they're all coming from the eastern side, but who knows? We'll see if my going to the other side.
What's your passive perception?
I don't know the answer to that.
Bottom left of your character sheet.
Bottom left.
It's right above your
14.
tools.
Yeah, right above your tools, just below your skills.
Oh,
so
I
14.
see. 14. Yep.
You see, as you walk away from whatever just screeched, you see this dart out of the fucking grass and try to bite you
Grill.
as you walk away.
The fuck's a grill?
Real?
Fucking demons,
A
man.
what?
Um,
Ah.
and because you see it, it just misses you and immediately kind of like tucks back into the grass.
So over here.
Really?
No, from you see
Where
it.
I shot.
There's an arrow in it. It's the thing that you
It's the
shot,
thing I
tried
shot.
to get
Okay.
you as you walked away.
Okay. Oh my
Um,
gosh.
Linsey, you still have a second attack.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Same area right there.
Sure,
Or wherever
absolutely.
it disappeared. Wherever I saw it disappear.
100%. 10 won't do it. You launch, but you're just shooting into high grass. So, and these things are not very big. So you realize now, oh, this is going to be a little difficult just shooting it if I can't see it. Okay. Linsey, you're up.
I'll let the party know what we're dealing with.
Okay.
Ropes.
You all get a
Grills.
descriptive shout from Lily on what the fuck these things are.
You're hearing Lily shout, "Grilps!" We're like, "What?
They're grilled.
What? Bless you."
Bless you indeed.
Linsey, what would you like to do?
Hey, I'm kind of at a loss. I mean, I will go ahead and hop on the broom, and I guess as per normal, I'll actually fly over to Lily and pick her up if she wants to be picked up.
I do.
A little ball of burning fire strikes out at you from where you were as you move away, and
The basic maneuvers.
and you take 4 piercing damage.
God damn it.
And you were on the broom, so I need you to make a D20 check.
The Banthe.
Oh,
That's,
that was so close.
Could be worse.
You fly over to Lily. Okay, what else do you want to do?
And then I'll like go under her legs and just keep flying.
Okay.
Just-
How far up do you go?
I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go like 10 feet over the grass.
Okay. Grass is about 5 feet high, so you're about 15
So
feet
we'll
up.
do 15. And I will send just a random frostbite out. You know what? Well, you know what? Let's just add to the fire. I'll cast Produce Flame at where I got bit recently.
Sounds great.
So
Do it
I
up.
guess right here.
Wonderful.
So, oops, that's at normal. 13.
At disadvantage, please and thank you.
Oh, cool. Oh, it
Even
doesn't
better.
matter.
13.
13.
Yeah, 13. That is please roll damage.
14.
You unleash kind of a torrent of flame into that location. 14 fire damage is that's a fair amount of fire.
That's a great roll. That's
right?
a great roll.
Like, that's a great roll. You don't hear any response though.
But I did add more fire to the fire.
You did add more fire to the fire. Nymdaer, you're up. That's you, Zach.
Were you talking to me?
Yes, I was talking to you.
Sorry, PX threw up, so she's cleaning it.
Oh.
Poor buddy.
Because he's mad. He threw it on. He did it on purpose.
Oh. Poor y'all. Instead.
All right. How tall is this arch thing?
The arch goes up about 15 feet into the air.
15 feet.
Oh.
Okay. And is it like rooted on the ground?
Yep. So the braided vines go down to either side of the pathway, and then meet together in the middle in a kind of like
Okay, I'm
twisted
gonna be like,
knot.
excuse me, 5, 10, 15, and then I'm gonna hop up and I'm gonna climb up on top of it.
What's your passive perception?
It is my passive perception is 14.
You see as you pass Sif, a little green winged goblin-looking motherfucker darts out of the grass to try to bite you. And it critically fails. I will let you use your reaction to attack it if you would like.
I will use my reaction to attack it because I do like.
Fuck yeah.
I rolled a crit.
Because I do like.
Okay, yeah, so this thing darts out of the grass as you try to
I know what I
squeeze
said.
past
Right.
Sif. You
Are you
turn,
not a two-handed
you
guy?
see it.
Yeah, I
he's-
remade up again.
He's
Jesus
remade.
Christ.
You turn, see it out of the corner of your eye,
Rapid
woof,
prototype.
and it flies into your greatsword and then flies past you in two green and red halves.
All right, fly to death, young one.
It is dead. Very dead.
All right, very good.
Um.
I continue on my path to get on top of the thing.
Okay, you start climbing up. It is not difficult to scrabble up this thing. It would be difficult if you were... Wait. You are a medium-sized creature.
I'm a medium-sized creature, yes, sir.
I keep thinking that you're smaller than you are. I don't know why.
No, well, you know.
Like, just when I look at Nymdaer, I'm like, that's a little drow. That's a little drow boy.
A little.
Yeah, I'm not that little.
But you're not. You're really not.
I'm a normal-sized drow man.
You're a normal-sized drow man. Roll me a acrobatics or sleight of hand check, your choice, or athletics. Low DC. You're basically just looking to not fail. Yeah, okay, you're able to scrabble up it without much difficulty. As you do, however, another of these things flies out of the grass to try to attack you.
Alright.
Misses horribly, but not a critical failure. Darts back into the grass. You are able to get on top of this thing. Are you going all the way up it?
I'm going all the way up it.
How tall are you?
Undetermined.
Are you standing
I'm-
or sitting?
I'm standing.
You get almost to the top of it and bump your head into nothingness.
Awesome. I use the nothingness to steady myself.
Okay, put your hand up, steady yourself, feet planted on the branch almost towards the top, hand up on solid flat nothingness. 20 feet up in the air basically is where you feel the solid flat nothingness. And
That's
there you're
very
at.
weird. All right. I will use my free interaction to sheath my greatsword.
Okay.
My blood-red greatsword. And I will use my action to perceive, to search. I'm searching to try and
okay.
so
yeah.
I can point things out
Well, yeah, we'll
to the
bump that up.
friends.
Roll me a perception check, variable DC, depending on how good you succeed.
Yeah, that's a 4.
That's that fire's actually kind of hot. There's the grass moves, but it's looks like it's fucking moving everywhere.
Okay, very good. That's what I like to hear. I can't get a beat on them. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm having trouble too.
Turnover.
I will say, since you use your action rather than using your passive, roll that at advantage. Because that
Okay.
feels like a very limited use of your action if you're just looking and you only get to roll once.
That was an advantage.
It is fate, unfortunately.
yeah, it is what it is.
That is fate. That is what it is. Kira is up. What would Kira like to do, Lily?
I think she would probably just straight attack the grass as well.
Okay.
Let me.
I will say, as an alternative,
She
just
could throw her shield.
she could throw her shield. Also, for people maybe that have less experience, or as a reminder for people who have experience, if you're fighting an unseen enemy, you have disadvantage when making attacks against that unseen enemy. But as you have seen already, these things do, if you're not in the grass, these things have to dart out of the grass to attack you, which briefly reveals them for a moment. So if you hold your actions to attack them when they come at you, that will nullify the disadvantage, right? But there's no guarantee that they'll actually come attack you, right? So that's something that you gotta weigh, right? Is that kind of concept. But I do want to throw that out there as an option. However, what would you like to do, or what would Kira like to do?
I think she'll throw her boomerang shield to see if she can do some damage
Sure.
in the high grass, and she'll stay up on the vine.
Where does she want to throw her shield?
Yeah, let's have her throw it, like right over
Well,
here.
you know where one was because Lily shot one, right? So you can throw it at approximately the same location.
Yep, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. So roll me that with disadvantage.
How do I do disadvantage on? I just click the button.
Click it again.
I don't know if Kira has disadvantage toggle. Let me check. Yeah, so up at the top, you'll have these little advantage,
just click
normal,
it?
disadvantage. Yeah, just click disadvantage and then click whatever you want to do.
Cool.
Boom!
Got it.
A 12! You see the shield. Kira hurls the shield in the direction that Lily is shooting. It kind of like... and then comes back. Doesn't sound like it made a connection.
Okay. Cool. Well, she'll stay put, I think.
Okay.
Right where she's at.
Sounds like a plan.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. Nymdaer. High
Hello.
up on the arch, you have made yourself somewhat of a target. You see a little green fuck fly out of the grass up at you, and try to basically bite you in the back of the throat.
Okay.
So that is a 20 to hit.
A 20 will indeed hit,
6 piercing damage.
but only just barely.
Only just barely. Damn.
-6.
Okay, fantastic. And it seems up there now. It's not like darting back into the grass. This one will, however, right as Kira catches her shield, she sees a flash of green behind her, turns, puts her shield up in time to rebuff another one of these things that tries to attack her from the left side. Sith is up.
Sif is going to hold, or where's everyone getting attacked from mostly?
Left
'Cause
and
none of
right.
My crew have been bit,
They look
so-
from both sides.
All right. Well, Sif's going to take a step out here and hold action to try and bite something.
Okay, gotcha. Fantabulous. Guy, you're up.
Okay.
Artorias is up.
We have no idea how many of them are left, huh? I'm going to... I'm gonna fairy fire out here.
Ooh, okay. How big's Fairy Fire?
20-foot square.
20-foot square.
20.
You want to go right there? Put it wherever you want it.
Let's go
Oh, shit.
here.
I put it on the
No.
wrong thing.
Here?
Put it on the correct layer. Put that
Over
wherever
there?
you want it.
Okay. I can't move that.
Okay. My bad. Where would you like it? Here?
In line with Sif and Kira to the left of them.
Here? Here?
In line with Kira and Sif. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Fantastic. What is the DC?
It's gonna be check. Yeah, 15.
15. Dexterity?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, granted, they're probably going to dodge the shit out of it, but worth a try, I guess.
There is a fucking Grilp, brilliantly lit in violet light directly west of Kira.
1. Excellent. Excellent use. So that's my action. And then Artorias, he is going to hold action as well to bite on something that comes for us.
Okay, fantabulous. Let's see if that happens. Yeah, I think this is gonna happen. Seeing a person isolated, out of the grass but isolated, another Grilp flies up to you, Nymdaer. That's too cool. Nymdaer,
Cool.
and
That's too cool,
and
he
tries
says.
to bite you. That's a 12. That one will miss you.
Well,
Okay.
did not hit.
A ball of fire comes flying out towards you, Guy, triggering Artorias's held action.
He chomp.
Him chomp.
Chomp.
Him chomp. A 22 will hit.
He does that many damages. Oh, fucking, he hits so hard. It's just wild.
5 force damage. Yike. Okay. The thing takes 5 force damage and then tries to melt your face off. Will a 22 hit?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it-
don't know if you have any, like, shields or anything like that to use, so...
I do, but I'm not going to spend them on a fucking Gwilt.
A grill, thank you very much.
It's just-
You take 6 damage as this thing tries to bite your face off. And then
so take it.
darts back into the burning grass. And then we have this thing flies and triggers Sif's attack of opportunity.
Sif. Sif. Chomp. Signature attack. Bite.
25 will hit.
That is signature. That's from the signature series, I hear.
Yep, signature series. It should just be the first numbers because it didn't actually crit.
Bites into this thing as it's just it's a bite fest as it tries to bite Sif tries to bite it. It bites Sif for 6 piercing damage.
Excellent.
And we are back at the top of the turn order, where I think we'll go ahead and end tonight's session. The party has found themselves in an ambush. These wonderfully cute little motherfuckers flying out of the high grass, biting you with their big teeth. They've got such big teeth for their fucking heads. And just generally trying to murder your faces off as you have stepped one rung down into Camp Firefield. And that's where we will pick up next time to see how this resolves and whether or not the party will be able to complete any of their objectives or they'll just die here at their first combat in Camp Firefield. So
Very likely.
We'll see how that goes next time we play. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.